Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make this very inexpensive tabletop Christmas tree decoration. To make this craft, you'll need some large size ribbon, you'll need some scissors, a cardboard cone that you can make yourself or buy at the craft store, a hot glue gun and glue sticks, and optional would be some smaller ribbon and a couple of rhinestones. I just happen to have this cardboard cone at home, but I suggest that you make your own because you'll save yourself a lot of money. Just go buy yourself some poster cardboard and you can make maybe 3 or 4 cones out of one cardboard. All you'll need to do is draw yourself a half circle. This is a smaller version of what you should do. Draw yourself a half circle, find your middle, and cut an extra piece like this. And this will be your basic shape to make yourself a cone, and you just roll it. And whatever you want to do, you can tape it down, staple it, glue it, whatever you want, and you'll have yourself the perfect cone. This one is actually made with cardboard, poster cardboard. The first step is to measure out your ribbon to cover the bottom part of your cone and then glue it. And let some of the ribbon dangle down. Fold the edge so it makes a nice crease when you finish it off. Now cut some slits all the way to the edge of your cardboard. And then you can glue these inside your cone. You'll notice that the top part of your ribbon won't fit perfectly either on your cone, so you do the same thing. You cut a few slits, and then you can just overlap your ribbon. It's not too important because what it looks like, because you'll cover it up with your other ribbon. So it's just to secure it on top like this. Now I'm going to show you how to make these little triangles that will glue from bottom to top. The next step is to cut your ribbon into a whole bunch of these slightly rectangular square shapes. And if you have wire in your ribbon, I suggest that you remove the wire because it's just easier to fold this way, but that's up to you. So now you just put a little bit of glue in the middle of your ribbon and glue it past the middle part. Fold it past the middle part, and you should overlap the other side like this. And be careful because the point needs to be clear, clean. So the point is the most important part of your ribbon. And the back here looks a mess, but when you turn it around, the front part the point is clean, and the top part isn't important either because you won't see that part, so you need to be aware of the point, and that's it. So make a whole bunch of these little triangles and I'll show you what to do next. So I went ahead and I made a whole bunch of these little triangles. I can't tell you exactly what amount you should make because it depends on the size of your cone, but I suggest that you make about maybe 2 or 3 dozens at first, and if you need more you can always make more afterwards. The first triangle that you glue, I suggest that you glue over your seam so you don't see that part. And you just glue it in such a way that the point goes all the way to the edge. And I would put glue just on the top part of the triangle. And your next triangle should slightly overlap the one next to it, and just make sure that the point ends at the edge. And just continue doing this until you go all around your bottom, the bottom of your cone. So I finished my the bottom part of the cone. Now it comes time to do the second layer. So the second layer, you just put it in between 2 of your points and slightly higher. And you just do the same thing. You put glue on the edge of your triangle, slightly overlap it, and put your triangle between the 2 bottom triangles. And then just continue doing this all the way to the top. So now I'm about ready to finish up and glue my last triangle. So I just put some glue, glued it like that, and I'm just going to wrap it around. I'm going to try to be as neat as I can. So this is what my green ribbon Christmas tree looks like so far. Now I'm going to show you how to make the flower tree topper. To make the flower, you'll need 4 strips of ribbon and 2 rhinestones. These are about 5.5 inches long, 14 centimeters, but you make it the size you like. So you turn them around and just start stacking them one on top of each other in a star formation. And now all you need to do is take the bottom one and start gluing it towards the middle. Let it cool down before you start gluing the other one. And just continue doing this until they're all glued towards the middle. Now just glue a rhinestone in the middle to hide all the imperfections. And do the same thing on the other side. And that's it for the flower tree topper. On its own you can even use it as a Christmas tree ornament. Now to glue your flower tree topper, all you'll need to do is put a little bit of hot glue on the top and a little bit on the sides, and just carefully add your flower. So this is what the Christmas tree looks like when it's plain, just with ribbons. You can leave it like this if you like, or you can add some ornaments to it. And I'll show you pictures at the end of this video to show you examples of what I mean. This is another example of a tree that I made. I just folded the ribbon into squares and pinned it with some sewing pins and glued some Christmas balls and used a star-shaped ornament as the tree topper. Although this is the biggest Christmas tree of them all, it was also the fastest one to make, because all I did was overlap some paper ribbon like this, just randomly glued them all over the cone, curled some ribbon and put some rhinestone push pins all over, and the tree topper is actually a styrofoam ball with glitter on it. I hope you enjoyed this activity and that you learned something new. Let me know which tree you like best. I like the green one the best. So wait for pictures at the end of this video and I'll show you different ways that I've decorated the green tree. Maybe the red one as well. So I hope you enjoy your holidays. Have a great time. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.